Why you got stuffy nose? I think everyone's getting his hay fever season, isn't it?
No, my missus was ill, and then she gave it to me. She's got chest infection and ear infection.
Oh,
I saw
stay away from you then.
the thing that you hate the most the other day.
What do I hate the most?
One of your pet hates, or your biggest pet hates. You remember? I'll tell you.
I've got too many.
I just went to a little Tesco Express just to get a couple supplies. Just a quick trip, quick in and out. You know, just the one down the road. Little Tesco Express, quick in and out. I pulled into the car park, and then there was like a really nice like car, Mercedes one, like one that I was kind of like eyeing up, thinking, oh, that'll be eventually when this podcast starts making some money and we're rich.
Yes,
That's the kind of car that Jay would like.
Okay.
And then they kind of just like drove in and pulled into a parent and child bay. So I was like, oh, interesting. So I parked not in a parent and child bay because I wasn't with any of my children.
Yeah.
And then this woman just gets out, shuts the door, puts her sunglasses on, walks into Tesco. So obviously me, being a nosy parker that I am, I had a little look in the car, see if there's any children in there.
Yeah.
She didn't have any kids. She didn't have no kids. No children. She's parking in child bay.
Did you stab her tires?
I should, yeah.
Did you talk to her?
Scratch the car up. No, because now
I talked to him now.
I don't like your car anymore either. Dead car.
What Mercedes was it?
I think it was like a C-Class coupe, the new shape one, the one where the screen goes all the way around, and it was nice, convertible, but like hard top was up.
Can I just say, yeah, people that own car parks, government, for real, they can make so much money by fining these people.
You're not wrong.
Like the disabled bays,
yeah,
you get fined if you go in a disabled bay. You're not disabled, right?
Right. How do you prove that that person's not got a child with them?
A child doesn't come out of the car.
Yeah, but what are they gonna? So what, they record and monitor that?
Yeah.
Right.
You're making £100 fine if you take one of these bays, because you know what it is. More than anything, it's not the annoyance for parents. Annoyance, fine. People annoy me all the time. It's more the safety aspect of it. Because you got to take a pram out, and then you got to take an infant out and put them into the pram.
Tell them, make them feel guilty.
Yeah. Which means if my pram is in between these bays, which they don't fit in. So
she's listening. I know she's listening.
I got to put it on the road.
Yeah.
Like, for real, it's very dangerous.
What are you doing?
So I'm just saying, or pay me, I'll tell you. I'll take pictures. I'll give you proof.
Who do you think you are? Like, why do you think you're allowed to do that? Park there because it's closer to the door.
Just because there's more space to get out. But also, they get away with it.
The thing is, the car park was empty as well. Like, sometimes it's busy, right? This car park was empty. It was late in the evening. There was like 3 or 4 other cars there. You could have parked anywhere. You picked the closest spot because you know you think that you're better than everyone if you're Merc.
I'm telling you, man, if you want some free money and you have a car park, just find these people, because those kind of people should be fined. They're being pricks. Yeah, like you're actually being a prick.
The thing is, she was so nonchalant about it as well.
That's
like,
what I mean.
just watched her do it, and I was thinking, like, I would never. The thing is, the old me would never really have cared. Like, I've never been a person to park in those spots, but before I had kids, I would have just looked at that. I wouldn't even acknowledge that that's what she's done. Yeah. But obviously, now that I've got children, I'm like, I can see what you're doing there.
This that happened to me a couple of weeks ago when we were trying to find a spot, and this old man and lady went into their car and they pulled out. And yeah, middle finger, man. Me and my wife both did middle finger. It was straight. And they look like just old people, and they just looked, and they'd clearly never been sworn at by 2 young people. And we just fully did. We mouthed a few words, and she was horrified. But I was even more horrified. And then we took their spot, and they went, and I was like,
you just swore at him.
Yeah, I swore at him. And I'm a nice guy. I don't swear. It was a full-on 2 middle finger, like I'm Eminem. Like, it was a full-on, like... Yeah.
Take that, old people.
And then just to kind of add salt to the wound, I didn't take a picture because it takes forever to put the camera. But I took my phone out like I am taking a picture. So this couple will definitely think they're getting some sort of fine. So, you know, I'm doing God's work, people.
You're just out in car parks just trying to snitch on people. Like, it's hilarious.
You know what?
Just swearing at them and then taking pictures. Right.
We have
I've got you.
We have an unemployment crisis in this country. Get a couple of these people to sit in car parks and snitch.
Get you to do it.
Just snitch, right? Give 70% to the car park, 30%. You get 30 quid for snitching on per car. I'm snitching, bro. If someone said to you, snitch on a car, send proof, you get 30 quid.
Where do I send it?
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think it's more annoying when you've got your child with you,
So annoying,
and
bro.
it's an inconvenience. I think for me there was no reason for me to say anything, like, but if obviously if I needed that space, it would have been different. I would have parked behind her car. I fully, you know what I'm like.
Yeah,
Once
be
I see
petty.
red, yeah, I'm petty. I'm very
Yeah.
petty. Once I see red, I'll sit on your bag. I'll
Yeah.
park that. I've done that before. Like I've parked. I was waiting for a car parking space, and I'm convinced this person saw me waiting for the space, waiting for the bay, and they, I was in front of it, getting ready to reverse into there, and they just drove into the space. So instead of me having a conversation and telling them like, "Hey, I was waiting for that space," I just parked behind their car and blocked them in.
Wow.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
did that because I just needed to run into the shop as well.
So they took them. Yeah, so we need that kind of energy, please.
We need that energy.
Mm.
Just park directly behind them, leave the car there. Because you saw me waiting for the space.
Or put a cone behind.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. Anyway,
Welcome back.
welcome back to Dads in the Hood. My name's Yasser.
I'm Jay London, and we're getting close to guest season.
We are.
We said
need
1,000 followers on Instagram.
Are we there?
I'm gonna say we're there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I've not checked it today, but it was
think we
very,
should
very
be.
close. I think so. Yeah. Big love, big thank you. That's a milestone.
That is a lot of people. Imagine 1,000 people in this room.
They wouldn't fit.
They wouldn't fit. We have exceeded the room capacity.
We've exceeded, and you know what I like as well. A lot of people are discovering the page
Yeah.
and not following, which is annoying, but still. But we still managed to get like a nice, healthy amount of followers, and there's still so many people out there that know about us and the page and the pod.
nice.
Like RD commented on,
Shout out to RD, man.
and we're like,
Yeah. Shout out to
um,
RD. Then did he reply to you?
he didn't reply to me. No,
He aired you,
he aired me, but he's just become a dad, so that might be why.
maybe.
But sticking with the going to Tesco and
Yeah.
and going on adventures in supermarkets, the thing that I always see when I go into Tesco, and I know that's something that you always witness as well, is bad parenting.
You know what? And it's a sticky one because you clearly see parents being shit parents.
Bad parenting.
And
I'm calling it out as well. I don't
It's
claim to
bad.
be the best parent, but you're doing a shit job.
And it's more, you know what it is? It's more the basic stuff that if you research, like, this is where I got big at my wife again because she's such a great mother. She researches everything about 4 or 5 times from different angles and then we implement it. So, and then she'll teach me. So when we go out and we see people doing basic stuff, like for example, so I take my son to the baby gym. It's really good. It's really cool. So we went there and there was a woman in the cafe bit downstairs. So it's like a shopping centre and then there's a cafe.
Yeah.
In Hampstead, and then upstairs the baby gym. And she had a pram, right? On the phone, so she didn't give a damn what's going on around her. We had our pram. We're going past. She almost bashed into our pram. That's when I was like, oh, she's not listening. She was just like doing that with it and just on the phone. But here's the thing, though.
She's not present.
So the baby's facing the other way. Baby's obviously asleep. In her mind, she's providing a shade from the light. But she put on her big puffer jacket over the pram.
Right.
So the baby's clearly being suffocated.
Right.
Because this massive thing over, the airflow is not there. It's not one of those prams that has a hood. She's not using that. She's used her coat
Over the whole thing.
over the whole thing. And I'm like, it's like, when you at night you've got a duvet and you put it over your face. You can't breathe for more than a minute.
Yeah.
So we're just like, do we tell her? Like,
For the safety of the child, do we just remove this coat?
yeah. But you understand though,
What are
innit?
you doing, woman?
Yeah. Not again.
Not again. No, I get that.
But that's dangerous though. And it's not like that's basic parenting stuff. Like you look at it and think, yeah, the child needs to breathe. Let me provide air, flow, and oxygen. This mother wasn't, and she was on the phone. But what would you do in that scenario?
I don't know. Like, there's scenarios where I'm walking around a shop or a supermarket or something, and I can just hear, "We've told you before. We've told you before. Put that down. You're not having. You got a yogurt already. You got a yogurt already. You got. What have I said? Right, you're getting on my nerves there. You're getting right on my nerves." And I just have to walk away.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you? What's happening here?
Yeah.
What are you teaching your child here?
Literally, bro.
Yeah, I told you. Stop it. You're getting on my nerves now.
And the kid's getting more distressed and not the issue isn't getting fixed.
I'm like, this is Come on, man. How many times has this worked as well? Like, because this is clearly not the first time that you've done this. How many times has this worked for you? How many times has this worked? And sometimes it's sad to see. Like,
It's more that because you feel for the kid, because you understand a child's psychology whilst having one. So you understand they're not actually being pricks most of the time. They are pricks, but they're not trying to be pricks.
sometimes they don't get it. Like, there was another example where I felt really, really sad for this little kid. Like, he was on the bus and the mum was just being so horrible to him. He got on the bus and she went, like, she buzzed them both in. She paid for their ticket or whatever. She went and sat down and she wasn't even checking to see where he was or like how far behind him or whatever. He sat down and she's just having a moan at him, like just being like, "What have I told you? Like, wait, like hurry up! Like, what you doing?" Or you clearly don't want to be out with this kid today. So like, maybe just don't be.
Yeah.
Do something else.
I get parents get frustrated and you put a lot of effort.
But it's when there's not even a reason.
It's like, what are you doing, man?
Like, you've just lost your patience. Like, and like they've not even given you a reason for it. Like, relax, man.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you don't want to intervene because you don't want to teach someone how to parent. But then when they're actually being clear pricks, what do you do?
It's a downwards like spiral. Like,
Because they're going to kick off with you.
Yeah, there's never going to be a happy ending to that scenario. Like, even if you go there, like, for example, that woman on the bus, if I said to her, "Do you know what? Maybe your son just needs a little bit of your love, and he'd be okay." How would that go?
She's kicking off with you.
Of course she is. And if anybody said to me in public, because I'm not perfect, like, there's probably going to be scenarios where I look like I've lost my patience or something, even though I've probably not, but there might be a scenario where something like that's happened. If somebody then came up to me and said, that's bad parenting, I'm going to kick off. Give you an example. The other day, I was in B&M. One of my favourite stores.
You love it, man.
I love a home store.
B&M.
I love a home store.
That's another one of those Card Factory-esque shops.
A little bit, yeah. You just have to remember we're from two different worlds, right? So you're from a place where you spend £10 on a card. I'm from a place where I go to B&M to get toilet roll. And
I get B&M toilet roll. I don't know. My wife buys it.
You don't go to B&M. You go to M&S and probably buy toilet roll.
M&S. Do they even do toilet roll?
I think so, yeah.
The prices they charge, I want someone to wipe my butt for me. Do you know what I mean?
You're getting toilet roll from somewhere else, right? I'm going to B&M each and every time, washing up liquid, the basics, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm in there. We're on the checkout. We're in the queue. My son's decided he wants to go for a little wander now because he's a toddler. So he's gone in between the two tills, the checkouts. Obviously, there's a little barrier there, where they put that up so that people like me can't walk through. So he's gone. He's just gone. He's gone underneath it. Off he's gone. Popped away. So I've obviously got to go and get him. So I've just walked through. I've kind of stepped over the barrier thing to go and get him. And I just heard this voice, "Shouldn't walk over barriers."
Oh. Wow.
Shouldn't walk over barriers.
Yeah.
So automatically I've seen red.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me what to do now.
Yeah. That's one thing you don't want to tell Jay what to do.
You're telling me what to do. I'm seeing red. My response is, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to get my son. I don't know if you've seen, but my son is walking off. My 2.5-year-old is walking off. So I've just got to go and get my son. She's ignored me because she's realised what she said is annoying. She just wanted to say her piece and then carry on. Boop. Boop. Shouldn't walk over barriers. Boop.
Wow.
It's triggering.
Innit?
It's triggering. But in that instance, in that scenario, I could easily have somebody, a stranger or someone, come up to me and say, "Well, you know what, you shouldn't really let your son wander around."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick off. They're not wrong though. I should probably be holding his hand or stopping him from going under the barrier. I'm aware of that, but I don't need somebody else to tell me that in that moment. So God forbid, I'm not going to do the same to someone else because I know I wouldn't react well to that.
That's what me and my wife were thinking when we saw that woman basically suffocate a child. We were like, we're not getting...
I'm laughing.
We're just Gemma Collins. I'm not getting involved.
No.
We were just there.
I can't do it, Darren.
What if you saw a parent hit their child in public? I'm not talking like body slam them. I'm talking a little discipline, like maybe what me and you used to have when we were kids. Just a little... Stop being a little...
I don't think I'm getting involved, man.
Still.
I don't think I'm
But
getting
they're
involved.
physically hitting the kid.
Unless there's some like physical,
Bang. Yeah, different.
like proper. Do you know what I mean?
different. Then you hit.
You know the difference where you need to intervene. But I think any of that stuff is not my. It's not my concern. And then if I make it my concern, it's only going to end one way, and it's not going to be nice. We're just going to end up arguing.
Yeah.
And I'm too old for that, man. I've not got time to be standing in B&M arguing with a woman telling me not to walk over a barrier. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I've not got time for it.
I think the best thing to do is, even when you hear a kid having a tantrum and the mother or father doing whatever, best thing is to ignore it and don't even give them any attention. Don't even look at them, because when you look at them, they're gonna get more riled up or whatever. You're gonna affect the situation. Best thing is just to ignore.
Pretend that you're not there.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. What's that?
Again, it's always in the supermarket, but there was another scenario where there was a dad who had just picked up their daughter or something from school.
Right.
And the way he was talking to her like they were in prison. Like, so what, you have a good day, yeah? You had a good day? Yeah? Don't do that. Look, I told you you don't need that. You don't need that. Don't. And the little girl's just walking around thinking, oh, this is just normal. Why are you like, that's not the way to communicate.
Isn't it? No, it's so true. But also, when I see parents doing good parenting, I'm taking notes though.
Yeah.
Like the amount of
Mentally.
mentally, like
Pen and paper.
when the kid's having a bit of a tantrum and I've seen a parent deal with it perfectly, I'm like, that was sick. Or even tell my wife, did you see the way?
Did you see that?
Do you know what I mean?
Sometimes there are parents that try and deal with it too perfectly, though.
Oh, I hate them.
And
But
the
also
kids are
great.
not having it.
Yeah.
That's the entertaining ones. It's like, right now, don't do that. Put that down.
The kid's like,
The
no.
kids just walk running around like, yeah. Don't do that. Just put that in. Just literally causing fires in the shop.
Dennis the Menace kind of
Right,
thing.
I've told you, Marcus.
Yeah. Or you also see the parents that, because they're in public, they're acting a certain way, and you know when that kid gets home,
It's going to be a different story.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what the solution is for other people's bad parenting out in public.
It's just
but-
annoying because you feel sad for the kid, innit?
Right, quick dad dilemma.
Dad dilemmas is when you send in your dad dilemmas, anything, it doesn't matter where it is, big, small, maybe you just want to have a bit of a rant, it's cool, you're still anonymous. Who is it today? I mean, what is
Well,
it
I'm not
today?
going to say who it is because you just said it's anonymous, but it's the dilemma that basically inspired this episode, because I saw this before we started recording and then we got into the topic. But the dilemma is, my toddler had a full meltdown in Tesco, so I just gave him a chocolate to end it. Now I feel like a dangerous parent that set the precedent. Did I handle that the right way?
Because the kid might associate the tantrum with a treat.
Walking around, here he is again, Marcus.
Yeah. Who's Marcus?
Just dashing. Marcus is the guy that just dashes
Dash
plant
everything,
pots
yeah.
at cameras. That's what he does.
this is stems from a true story, doesn't it?
No,
It does.
Just,
Um,
Then you give
yeah,
him
no,
chocolate.
you messed up.
yeah, I think you did.
Unfortunately, you did.
You've rewarded the nonsense,
We should have done and give him 80% cocoa chocolate,
or just nothing,
just like the bitter chocolate.
or just no chocolate.
But like, hi, thought that was a treat. Bam.
Mm,
That's what I thought parenting would be.
give him a lemon.
Give him a lemon.
There you go.
Although they might like lemons, like your kid.
Yeah, he loves it.
Innit?
You messed up. Move on. Try again. Be better.
Right. We got a guest on the next one.
Oh, are we entering guest season?
We'll see on the next episode.
All right, cool. Is it David Beckham?
Could be.
Denzel
Do
Washington?
we really want David Beckham on the show after what his kid's doing? I don't think that's good parenting.
That
is
would
it?
be a great episode. That would be fantastic.
You're very rich. Why is your son turn out the way he did?
Hey, don't, because maybe one day we'll get David on, and then I'm going to
Beckham-
play that. I'll run that clip back.
If David Beckham is on this pod, I'm happy for you to play that back.
You're happy to.
That's how much I know he's not.
He
gonna
might
be.
leave straight away if he sees that.
He's not going to be on the pod.
Don't say that.
David Beckham. Okay.
Aim for the moon. If you miss, you'll be with the stars.
You know, stars are further away from the moon.
That's the saying, man. Allow it.
Moon's the closest to us. Yo, YouTube! Thank you for checking out the full video. You're out there now, you know.
I really respect that as well,
Yeah.
because I know you got kids probably. Like, even if you're not a parent, like you've got stuff to do. So
Yeah.
to be with us here, make it to the end of another one. You've liked, you've subscribed, you've commented. I got time for you.
Exactly. Refresh and watch it again if you want.
Yeah. Send it to your mum.
And dad. Dad and the hood. Send it to your dad. That'd be good.